Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am a mama of two on a health journey. And if you are looking for some simple, easy, and delicious, healthy breakfast ideas, you came to the right video. So make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more content and enjoy the breakfast ideas. All right, friends, here is breakfast. I know smoothies are not uncommon for eating healthy, especially for a breakfast. So the smoothie is not necessarily the idea, it's the contents in the smoothie. I have not heard many people do the smoothie. So here it is. It is one banana, a portion of powdered peanut butter, a portion of chocolate protein powder, some unsweetened milk of your choice. I'm doing almond, but if you would rather do like skim or oat or something along those lines, just account for the calorie difference. And coffee, black coffee, so that you get your little boost of energy and you are full. My husband is not a big breakfast eater, so this is perfect for him. It gives him some protein, it makes him have a little bit of food in his belly, but he is all about the coffee first thing in the morning. And here is the smoothie all blended up. This is 330 calories. I did about a cup of coffee, about a half a cup of the almond milk. Again, you're just adding up the calories that are on whatever protein powder you use, whatever brand of powdered peanut butter or milk you are using, because they all vary slightly, but this should be right around 300 to 350 in calories. So I'm gonna go hand this off to my husband, but before that, say you don't have a blender, say you don't want to buy all of this stuff, say you don't have the time in the morning for even something as simple as this. If you buy the pre-made protein shakes, just like this one, pop it in the fridge overnight, shake, 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 dump all of it into a glass, like one of these coffee to-go cups, and then pour black coffee over it. Delicious. Delicious. Obviously, it's not as high in calorie because we're talking about 140, but it's so good. It's so good. Sometimes I'll use this as creamer, and I'll do about half of this just to add a little protein in there, but just like a bonus breakfast, if you will. I throw one of these in black coffee if I have no time and I did a run out the door. So these are always great to just keep in your refrigerator or your pantry because they are shelf stable, but I like iced coffee, so I like these cold. All right, friends, another breakfast idea coming at you. I have strawberries, I have plain non-fat Greek yogurt. If you don't like Greek yogurt, regular yogurt will also work. I have some graham crackers and some syrup. I do realize that this is not the best stuff, and maple syrup, the real maple syrup would be better, or honey, but I'm using what I got. And I am shooting for volume with this breakfast to fill my belly up. So I weighed out, you can see my scale, 8 ounces of chopped and washed strawberries. I'll even show you, here we go. Oh, maybe I'm a little under. Oh, no, it was just the angle, maybe a half an ounce under, but basically 8 ounces of chopped and washed strawberries. I'm going to weigh out my yogurt as well, and then I will mix in my syrup. And as you can see, I took a portion of my graham crackers, I crushed them up as if they were granola. I don't eat yogurt enough to have it be granola in my house. And I put a teaspoon of my syrup on top, and this worked out to being 310 calories. As I was eating that yogurt, I kind of had a brain blast, if you will. I did not try this, and I'm not planning on trying it. I'm not this big of a yogurt fan, but if you really love yogurt, my daughter really loves yogurt, so maybe I will try it for her. A cream cheese yogurt. I was thinking you could add like a little honey to plain Greek yogurt and add like a little bit of cream cheese and whip it all together and then top it with the strawberries and the graham crackers, and it would be like a strawberry cheesecake. Don't know, didn't try it, but while I was eating it, I was like, I wonder if you could make yogurt taste more like cream cheese and so that it would taste like cheesecake. I don't see why you couldn't. If you whipped them all together, I bet it would be delicious. So if you try it, let me know in the comments if it's worth trying. All right, here's another super easy, quick breakfast idea. Egg whites, which you could absolutely use whole eggs if you wanted, but this is gonna save me some added calories and less cholesterol if that's an issue for you. So liquid eggs, and then this was on clearance at my Target when I was last there. It was, oh, can I get it to say $6.99, but I got it for $3.49, so I was okay with it. These are not, I don't think, worth the full price, but when you can get a good deal, like 50% off-ish, this is pretty delicious. They do taste really good. So I am just going to follow the directions on the back, except for where it says add 6 eggs. I'm going to add 6 egg white equivalents, and on the side of mine it says 4 egg whites is a half a cup, and then a quarter of a cup is 2, so I'm going to do 3/4 of a cup for 6 egg whites. All right, so the stats on this, if you will, the package said that this is going to make 4 portions. That's why I divided it up into quarters here. I ended up doing a full cup of egg whites, so each portion is 185 calories. So I'm gonna have 1 portion with a banana or an apple or something, and then I will save the other portions for later breakfasts during the week. Ignore my super sleepy face, but I just wanted to jump on and let you know I actually had 2 portions of that and my banana because I was still hungry, and that worked out to about 480 calories. So in my opinion, that's still a pretty great breakfast. Had lots of protein, veggies, fruit, and I'm feeling full now. So it's going to be a good start to the day. All right, friends, this is another super simple one. I didn't film me making it because I didn't really think to add the protein powder until I had already got the muffins already mixed up. But this is a quick, little, easy treat kind of breakfast that can fill your belly a little bit more. My daughter is obsessed with mini muffins. I bought one of those like mini muffin packs one time, and now she's just obsessed with them. I wish I had never bought them. But I digress. I have been buying these little packs of muffins and just been making them myself. But I have been adding some protein powder or some peanut butter powder to make them more filling so that she stays nice and full. I know some people don't like giving their kids protein powder. You do whatever is best for your family. You should always talk to your doctor before changing your diet around, and you should always talk to your pediatrician if you're changing your children's diets around. But my kid does pretty good, and she doesn't like a lot of protein items anyway, foods with high protein. So I like to throw it in where I can, which is normally in my baked goods. So I did some cake batter ones, which was a Martha White with some milk, however much the recipe, the back called for, a half a cup, and a scoop of protein powder, and then maybe like a splash extra of milk, but I don't even think I did that. And they came out great, little muffins. I was able just to dump them right out, and they taste good. She liked them. I tried one too. It was pretty good. It's pretty simple to figure out your calories. You just need to figure out how many calories are in your pack and however many calories are in your added items. So if you're adding the peanut butter or if you're adding protein, and then you just divide it by the amount of portions that you have. I didn't end up figuring it out because it is for my daughter mostly. I might have one or two as like a small little snack, but these are great, easy things to add some protein to your more sweet, savory treat breakfasts. I like to do the chocolate chip with peanut butter, and then pretty much everything will go with vanilla. So I could also add like 1 scoop of vanilla and 1 or 2 tablespoons of peanut butter to this, and this one would be a lot more filling. All right, here's another breakfast idea. I love this breakfast. It's super easy just to make when you have a minute. It's nap time, so I have some time right now, and just kind of get it all ready. We're doing some overnight oats. If you like oatmeal, you will also enjoy this. I'm gonna add some protein powder to mine, so I am more full, longer. But I am going to do chocolate covered strawberry overnight oats. If you've never made them before, you just need like a sealed container. You could easily do it in a Tupperware, not a mason jar, but I have my mason jar here. You do equal parts oatmeal and whatever milk you want. You could use regular milk, you could use oat milk, anything like that. So I'm going to do a half a cup and a half a cup of milk and oats. I'm going to do 1 scoop of my protein powder, give it a really good mix, and then I'm going to top it with my strawberries and some chocolate chips. So I have added in my milk, my oats, and my 1 scoop of my protein powder. So this is a half portion of the protein powder. But I forgot, since I am adding this, I added like 1 or 2 extra tablespoons of my almond milk, just so that the oats don't totally suck it all up, because I like them to be a little moist in there. And now this base, you could add whatever you wanted to. So you don't have to do just chocolate and strawberries. If you like other fruits, you can chop them up and put them in there. If you want it to be a little sweeter, you could add honey or maple syrup. In the fall, I like to do like an apple pie themed one. So I'll chop up my apples and I'll put some cinnamon in there, and instead I could do a little brown sugar. I'm not going to add any sweetener because my protein powder sweetens it enough for me. But if you would like to add a little more sweetness, you could add some brown sugar. Or again, in like the fall, winter time, pumpkin puree mixed into this is really good with, again, some more cinnamon. Super delicious. But I like adding my protein, so I'm full, nice and full. What am I trying to say? So I'm full longer. There we go. Sorry, friends. My brain is off today. But this is the base, and you can add any flavors that you want. Those are just some of the ones I like, but these strawberries looked so beautiful. I just had some with my lunch, so I'm going to chop up like 3 or 4 and put them in here and put like a tablespoon of my chocolate chips in there. And here she is, all ready for breakfast tomorrow. I'm just going to top my cover, pop her in the fridge overnight. And the best thing about these is you can meal prep these ahead. They can last in your fridge for, I don't know, like 3 days. I wouldn't go too much farther than that because your oats are going to kind of get yucky at that point. But I've done like three nights, and they have been good. So you can make 3 breakfasts for yourself, or if your partner or your kids also like it, you could make some extras. But it's just for myself. Nick is not an oatmeal fan, so I'm gonna make this. I know Amelia's gonna want to try a bite, and if she likes it, then maybe I'll start meal prepping them. But If she doesn't, I'll just do it when I'm craving it like I am right now. I just had an idea with the overnight oats. I've never tried this, so don't hold this against me if you try it and it's not as good as I'm imagining it to be. Chocolate protein powder, 1 scoop of that, and then like a tablespoon of like PB Fit, and then mix that all up with the oats and the almond milk. Gonna need to probably add a little bit more, like instead of a half a cup, maybe 3/4 of a cup of almond milk. But then the morning of, chop up a banana on top. Kind of sad that I thought of this after the fact, but I also don't have any more chocolate protein powder, so can't really do anything about that. But you could do vanilla and then add like cocoa powder instead of having 2 different types of protein powder. I don't know. Again, haven't tried it, so if you try it, let me know in the comments. But I am definitely going to try that, but this video will come out before I try it. So I realized when I started editing this video, I never jumped on to tell you how the oatmeal worked out. I know I said it was good, but I was going to show you it all made, but sleepy brain Katrina didn't think of it and just ate her oatmeal. I also realized when I was editing, I never told you the calorie intake. It was around 400-ish calories. I got this recipe idea a long time ago from a book, a recipe book online. If I can find it, I'll link it, but it's not the same recipe. It was just inspiration. And I remember in there, it said the calories, and I have tweaked it a little bit, and that recipe, the original one, was about 400, but I've taken things out and added things in, so it's about 400 calories for that. And this is going to be my last breakfast, so thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!